Hi, this is Chef Andrew here at DeliverLean. Today I'm going to walk you through how to do a raw carrot Alfredo. This is a nice light lunch or dinner, something quick, easy to make. Don't have to turn on the stove, don't have to take the frying pans out. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make some carrot noodles. Take some carrots you find at the grocery store and a vegetable peeler I'm sure you have at the house. And basically just going to make nice long strands. Keep turning the carrot as you go. And once you get the amount that you think you're going to want for your pasta, depending on how many people you're serving, you're just going to lay them out on a baking tray or a pan. You're going to take a little bit of kosher salt, and you're basically just going to sprinkle and toss them to coat. You're going to let these sit for about 10 minutes, and you're going to start to see the excess water run off, and they're going to start to get soft. So what you can do at that point is you can put them into a colander or strainer. You want to rinse off that salt so you don't have a salty pasta dish when you're all done, and those will be all ready to go. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to marinate some mushrooms. Now you can use any mushrooms you like. These are some trumpet and clamshell mushrooms we picked up at a local store. Whatever's to your liking. And basically we're going to take some fresh basil. I'm going to lay the leaves out flat. We're going to roll them up. Nice and simple, just go straight through. As fine as you can. And we're going to take our mushrooms, put them in a bowl. Take our basil, a little bit of salt, and a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. Give those a toss. And we want to let those sit for about 10-15 minutes as well. So now while your carrots and your mushrooms are getting ready, we're going to go ahead and we're going to put together our Alfredo sauce. Now this is nice and simple. All you need is a blender and some few basic ingredients. So we're going to take some pine nuts, about 3 tablespoons, some raw cashews. Don't use the roasted or the salted. Once again, we're going for a raw dish. We're trying to maximize our nutrition. So these are raw, unsalted, about a 1/4 cup. This is some organic agave nectar, about 2 teaspoons. Half a lemon, because we want to cut the richness with a little bit of acid. A couple cloves of garlic. If you like more, feel free to put it in. A little bit of fresh thyme. You don't need to chop, so all we're going to do is pick the stems off, and then basically if you just go from one end to the other and run your fingers, the leaves will fall off. We're going to take a little bit of miso. Now miso is fermented soybean paste. This is a white miso. You can find it at your local grocery store or an Asian market if you have one. We're going to put about a tablespoon of that. And we're going to blend. We want to make sure we incorporate everything. Once we know we have everything blended, We'll go ahead and take that out. Now this is some sauce that I had finished earlier. And basically a great way to check your consistency is you can take a spoon or the back of a fork, dip it in, and you want to make sure that it coats. If it's a little bit thin, go ahead and add a little more pine nuts and cashews, and that'll help thicken up your sauce. And now basically what we're going to do is we're going to mix all of our ingredients and plate. So we'll take some of our marinated mushrooms. Some of our carrot noodles that we had sitting with the salt that we went ahead and rinsed off. You can see they're nice and tender now. A little bit of some fresh baby arugula. It's going to give you a nice little peppery kick in your pasta. Now this sauce lasts for about 2 to 3 days, so if you want to go ahead and make some extra, feel free to. It keeps well in the fridge. And basically we just want to add enough to coat. Just go ahead and gently mix everything together. Try not to break your noodles. Once we have that all blended, go ahead and get yourself a bowl to serve in. And what you can do is just kind of get in there with your hand and just give it a nice twist. Get some of your mushrooms on top. You're all ready to go. You can garnish with a little more fresh arugula. Maybe even a nice little lemon wedge. Lunch, dinner, ready to go. Enjoy.